what's crazy right now is you know what I'm saying, Dominion is getting paid,
Getting
about
paid
787 millis over milli, you know what I'm saying? But
almost a billy.
almost a billy, 300 down. So it's like, is this a good thing? Is it a positive thing, or is or is this like a smoke screen for what's really going on?
I mean,
I
a lot,
mean,
a lot of people. I mean, what could the smoke screen be? Like, what is it? What are they
I mean,
hiding?
we don't know, they're not going to court, and this is they're getting paid by who? They're getting paid by Fox, right? Fox
Yes,
News, because of they don't want to go through the court system, because that means they'll have to bring everybody in, Tucker, all the newscasters in for uh lying, what I'm saying, to the masses, and exposing, not only exposing themselves but the people who work for them, and uh what do you call it, relinquishing Dominion because of what they said about Dominion, right?
right. Yeah,
So this, I guess, the smoke screen would be not going to trial. It's kind of like you look guilty, almost, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, for Dominion, it's like, well, every time like somebody like settles out of court, I feel like you just did it for the money. And maybe Dominion's thinking about their their employees, and saying, okay, we won't get a billy, but we will get the 780 whatever, and I'll be okay because we'll be able to pay blah 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 blah. Right? It's better than nothing, or it's better than 500, or it's better than 5 million. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
seven is pretty good, right? We didn't get the billy, but we got the mill.
yeah.
Um,
But they didn't settle right away because they wanted to put all this on record. They wanted Fox News. They actually, what they really wanted, they wanted Fox News to apologize. You know what I'm saying? They wanted them to apologize on air so that that's what they were holding out for. So, but that didn't happen. And it was a part of the settlement.
right.
Like that was like one of the criteria.
Yeah.
And they didn't apologize, but they ended up settling for the 787 million.
So what's the aftermath now with you? What do you think with Fox 40 and their reputation?
Well, I think that they will, I mean, if this become because like this is one of the other situations where like your world didn't even know this was going on because Fox News wasn't broadcasting about their court troubles, you know? So their audience may not even hear about this.
The CNN was, right. CNN was, everybody, all the indie
Well, yeah, like
crazy
everybody else
news
is
was,
talking
yeah,
about it,
everybody,
but
yeah.
Fox News, they didn't apologize to their audience. They're not, they had made one statement where it was like, oh, there was some things that were right that, are wrong that we said about Dominion or something like that.
Yeah,
But
but
they
how
didn't,
many people are just watching Fox News? Like, most people are watching Fox News and this and that and CNN and blah blah blah. So it's like, it's kind of
mm,
futile to not even. I mean, I would see why you wouldn't, as a company. I obviously, but like, it doesn't mean like, though, your audience isn't going to go somewhere else to find out what's going on with you.
well,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why they lied. That's why they initially lied is because when, Trump was talking about the big lie and that they lost, the election was overturned because of the Dominion machines were rigged. Like that was that was they were losing audience because they were telling the truth at first, but a lot of people left and were like, oh, well, we don't want to hear about that. We're going to Newsmax and we're going to, there's some other network called Aon or something. And it's another like right wing company that was like supporting the lie that Trump was spreading in his administration. So they were like, oh no, we can't lose our audience. So they went along with the lie. That was the big deal. That was the thing that made them, they didn't want to lose their audience. They didn't want to lose their viewership. They didn't want to lose those ratings. And so they just continued with the lies. Like, that's the thing. A lot of the people that are MAGA and believe in Trump, they want their world to still be this like chaotic anti-government, what do they call it, like the state, they're just, a lot of people are anti-government, I guess, or they just feel like the deep state, that's what it is. Like, people don't want to believe the reality. They think they're conspiracy theorists.
They're only anti-government when their affiliation isn't in office. So it's like
Right.
Democrats won this one, so it's like, oh, we're against government. But then if Trump's in it, it's like, oh, we're for the government.
Yeah, we're patriots,
Now we're patriots again. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
when
just
you get it,
it yeah, it's just super hypocritical. And
100%.
I mean, but the good thing about this case is that for me and people who like live in the real world, who like actually have been following politics for the last 10 years or whatever,
The people who breathe oxygen,
well, yeah, I mean, but
watch
not
TV.
everybody in our age group is into politics. People don't know what's really going on. And Fox News has been lying. Like, it's propaganda. Like, I feel like Fox News and CNN are like entertainment news. It's not real. Like, they're telling you the news, but they're definitely biased, and it's for entertainment purposes to get
I
ratings.
I think they
And
became that way after during Trump's reign.
yeah, we'll see.
Because Trump was
Yes,
such a intense figure. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like an Eminem. Like you can't wait to hear what he's gonna say next. You know what I'm saying? When
yeah,
the beat comes on. So it's like that's how
yeah,
they squeezed it. They took advantage of it and they ran with it.
yeah, yeah. So like, I don't know. So I like media outlets that tell the actual story of like what's happening in policy, not really just, a broad idea of what's happening and like all the controversy and the drama. Like, I want to know like what's actually happening in the court case or in the courtroom, or the details of the case and both sides of those stories. So I like MSNBC and a lot of like independent newspapers, because they're still technically journalists, like
Right,
credible journalists,
right.
and that have pride in what they're, you know, reporting. Like, there's a standard there. But a lot of these companies don't have those standards, and like, they better get it together. They better get guidelines in place. Otherwise, they are going to be hit with court cases. And the thing about this court case that's so unbelievable is that it's a defamation case.
Mhm.
And I guess this is like defamation cases. A lot of lawyers, like the best lawyers in the world, don't even want to take them because they're really hard to prove because of all the like First Amendment rights, you know? And they, and so it's hard to win these cases. But this one had all the criteria was met, and that's why they actually won this case. And like, it's historic, like especially
Absolutely.
especially a defamation case with this amount of money. like like it's crazy.
They said we don't even want to see the jury.
Yeah, and
We
then
don't want to see any of that.
what's crazy is that Dominion, like their lawyers, like they were saying like a soccer player team of lawyers, like both sides,
I bet.
Fox Corporation and Dominion, they had hella lawyers. And Dominion, they were really smart because like I said, they want this, they ruined Fox News, Trump, all them ruined their brand. Like people think that their voting machines are rigged or that, so it's basically their name is ruined. Like your reputation is ruined. So what can you do with that? Nothing. So anyways, so they got they had, I guess it's something called discovery, and basically all the evidence, like Tucker Carlson, all these people worked at Fox News, they had to depose and they had to sit through depositions. So if they actually went to court or had this trial, it would have just been all the same stuff they already received in discovery or in the depositions. So it wasn't necessary for them to go to trial to get all the truth. You know what I mean? Like it would have been nice for this to play out, and it would have been all over the place, and it would have been harder for Fox News or Fox Corporation to like sweep it under the rug like they're doing now. So they were going to court yesterday. Everybody, they were picking out the jury. This is how far it went. They were picking out the jury. They were getting ready to do opening statements, and they were like, "Oh, nope, let's settle. Yeah. We don't want Rupert Murdoch to have to get on stand. We don't want Tucker Carlson to get on stand. We don't want," like they didn't want the clips to be those clips floating around where they have to say, "Oh, we hate Trump and we knew that it was a lie, but we broadcasted it anyway." Like they didn't want those clips floating around social media. Like Fox News would have been done. They would have been done if that would have happened.
But those videos are already out.
Not, I mean,
there's audio of Tucker Carlson.
Not on the grand scale that they would be. You know what I mean? If it went to trial.
More stuff in the chamber?
Huh?
You think they got more evidence in the chamber? More petty evidence?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they would have clips. Because I mean, it was open to the public. I know there was a lot of reporters that stood in line to go into the court, and they would have had hella clips of Tucker Carlson saying he does not like Trump. And then Tucker Carlson, he'll lose his audience. Like people,
that's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, it would have been so damaging. But I mean, I don't want to be merry and jolly or whatever, but I am happy that Fox News, because like I know that Fox News has been lying to people for so long about so many different subjects, and they're like the main news source for the right wing, and they've been lying. Like they've been lying to people, and now by them settling, they are admitting to the lies. Like that's the thing about settling.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to trial for that. They basically admitted that they've lied. Yeah. And the other thing that's like huge is that this isn't the only case that they have to fight. There's another company called Smart Action or Smart something, Smart Stain. I don't know. It's another type of Dominion, and they're suing for $2 billion.
I feel like the idea is to like sue higher than you're probably not going to get, because you might get whatever you get lower than that is still going to be good too.
Yeah, because I think Dominion, their original ask was like 1 billion something, yeah. And they got 700. And so now that all these people in like this other company, I can't remember the name. I always forget. Okay. Anyways, so guys, it's called Smartmatic. They're going to be suing Fox next. Actually, they put their case in 2021, but it's now finally going through because the court system takes forever. That's one thing I don't like about our court system. But Smartmatic, they're suing for $2 billion, and they're exposing Fox News for other lies. So Fox Corp, I mean, I feel like I don't know. I just know whatever's done in the dark comes to the light eventually. Like all this evil and all these lies, the universe is correcting it. And it's expensive.
Lose people? Yeah, it's expensive. Yeah. You think they'll lose audience, or you think they're just gonna hold out their pettiness and hang on
I
to the lies. Because
mean,
when I was doing research on this, some people are like they're still going to have their audience there because they're
yeah.
delusional and they want to believe in the lies and because it fits their narrative. Like just like Trump
Yeah,
fits,
people don't like to be wrong, for one
and
thing.
then and they don't yeah, they don't like to be wrong. Yeah,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? Like just human nature. Like people don't want to like not believe
Michael Jackson.
it's you can't believe the truth for some reason. Like even when the truth is told to you, some people just rather believe the lie because I think it's easier or
It's more entertaining.
yeah, or something.
And it fits your narrative. Like it's
Yeah,
it's 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 it's, it's sad to me. Those people are like not intellectuals because the intellectual would see reason
right.
and go with facts and stuff instead of how feelings and stuff like that. So I just feel like
Yeah.
they're
But
not smart.
politics, yeah, but I think a lot of the extremists are very emotional and it's about
Yeah,
feelings for them. It's not an intellectual thing. And like the MAGA Trump supporters, it's who they are. They are Trump all the way. Like, think about
yeah,
that. You know, that's like Trump is like their Jesus.
yeah. Even when I see those interviews in the South, and it's like they try to catch him in a contradiction and stuff, they don't see it. They don't.
Yeah,
It doesn't
right.
register. It's like
Yeah, it never will. It's just who they are. And like,
Trump was robbed of the election. Like what?
yeah. And like, I was thinking today, like, dang, how do the insurrectionists who believe the big lie, the people that, because that's what the lie was, that these machines rigged the election and that's why Trump lost.
Mm-hmm.
And so all these people went on January 6th, the 1/6 insurrectionists was because of this lie that just turned out yesterday was not true. So it's like you guys went to jail. You guys went to bat for Trump. All
Ooh,
these
a
people are
person
going to
died.
jail. Yes, people died, well, a couple people. Well, officers
Oh,
died, people went to
oh, that's right. That was like the officer
prison.
and the one patron. But yep, people went to prison.
You know what I mean? Over a lie. Over a lie, dude. Like, I'm like, how do they feel? Like, are they gonna like these people? I'm like, some people are gonna turn on Trump. So I think some
Yeah, I've seen
Republicans
some. Yeah,
are gonna turn on Trump because you've been lied to by somebody who
been
you've
bamboozled.
trusted. Yeah, like and that hurts though. That's the thing because I remember, a lot of people in the church or mentors that I looked up to when they let me down in a major, major moral way. It was just like,
Yeah,
wow,
it's a blow. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
personal
it
blow.
hurts. It hurts. So it's
But
not like,
but my thing is like it's more you're more intellectual and more mature when you take it not in stride, but at least you take it and you process it and you're like, okay, I can't roll with this guy. I'm still gonna going to be able to have my convictions and my way of living and my traditional ways and blah blah blah. It's just this guy is not, can't speak for me anymore because he's a liar. It's like, why is that so hard? You
right.
know what
But
I'm saying?
he's
But
been lying. But I think people are more committed to what Trump stands for
yeah, yeah.
than his actual, what he does. Like they're willing to look over it. Like he told people he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and people would still love him. Like he knows the power that he possesses. And it's not him, it's just what he believes and what he stands for America, for the, conservative party.
I mean, the
Our
people
part,
definitely make the man. Yeah, absolutely.
so
You're
it's
not a
just
star unless you have fans.
yeah. But I'm just mad, or I guess I'm just so what's the word? I don't know what the word is. I'm disappointed, but I'm also kind of seeing like there might be a light at the end of the tunnel because Fox News, they've been lying to Americans for decades. And I just want people to know that, like, like Fox News has been been divisive. they've been a big role in misleading Americans. And I really started seeing it more with the like mask mandates and like the vaccine freedom and just all that hypocritical stuff. Like they never said how bad COVID was. Like they just been lying to Americans in so many different
They're
ways.
not a reliable like news source because they're kind of biased in their thoughts, and they'll lie to push their narrative and
Agenda.
their agenda. And it's just
Yeah.
like, how can you how can you trust that? But again, there's those people who just can't let go. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, where else can they go? They can go to Plague you and the other ones that you mentioned that are right. But
Yeah, but
like me personally, I could never, if I find out you're lying, left, right, whatever, like I just can't roll with you.
yeah, I'm cool. Like if you lie, I'm done. Like you violated in a major way. And but Fox News is as American as apple pie or baseball or like Fox News has been in people's homes for decades, dude. And it might be the start of its collapse.
Yeah, the demise.
Because I mean, like they were saying they made $4 billion last year. They net they after after all their expenses or whatever, they did net $4 billion. So I mean, they have money. They could pay these people off
Yeah,
because
they
they're coming, but it's gonna start adding up. And I was thinking like if people own stock in Fox, like I would sell. Wouldn't you sell your stock because they're gonna go down?
I'd
But then I
sell it.
heard,
Go ahead.
but then I heard something today saying that the shareholders are gonna buy, or I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna really
Are they gonna do like a
affect
GameStop thing where they're just gonna have a bunch of people like the
pour their
people?
money into it. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
so they don't go down.
Right.
So
I would probably wait for that and then sell. It would depend on how much stock I had in Fox, but I would definitely sell because
I
I
was, yeah, I was like, shoot, let me go try to buy some Dominion stock right now because because all that money, that's
you said
$787 million, that's going to, the staff and to shareholders.
I feel you.
Shareholders are going to get some of that money. So I was like, let's go see how much the stock is real quick and see if maybe I'll get a uh little boost up.
Pull it up. How much is it right now? Do you have everything?
Yeah, let's see. I don't know what the ticker symbol is, but
Isn't it Fox?
well, I was thinking of Dominion. Let me
Oh,
see.
Dominion. Domi, don't me,
Let
don't
me
me.
see. Let me see. Oh shit! Something happened. My stock went down. Here we go. Here we go. Dominion Energy. I don't know. I'm not sure what the root company is or the shell or whatever. I don't know what the ticker is, but let's see. Fox Corporation. Hmm.
Just
There's
Google
Fox.
Dominion's ticker name. Or
Yeah.
what's Fox? Is it going down?
I don't know. It's weird. It's not coming up either.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, 21st Century Fox.
yeah.
I guess that would be it, maybe. $31 per share.
I mean, but is it going? Is it green or is it red?
It's red, but it's not losing by a lot. Like, let's see, the 3 month average.
They're probably doing that. What you said now, they're probably investing. You know, bringing up the
Right.
bar now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the correct one, but 21st Century, I don't think it's 21st Century Fox, but that's $31. Oh, wait, Fox News Media. Yes, this is the one. Fox Sports, Fox Entertainment. It's only $31 per share.
Is it
Huh.
red or green though? Is it red?
Right now it's green. It's like going back. Oh no. I went back to one day. They only lost 14 cents today.
I don't think
They're
because
pretty stable.
because they have Fox Sports. I don't know. I don't know if they'll lose a fan base. Maybe
Yeah.
on news in general because Fox owns a bunch. Is in every
Fox
state.
Soul, Fox, like Fox owns.
Fox 40.
Yeah, they have a lot of networks or a lot of different channels.
Yeah, so I don't think they're going to die anytime soon. But I mean, they're definitely going to lose
Credibility. Yeah, well,
credibility and people, and audience.
yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that's a lot of money. Lies are expensive, but it just shows you like y'all can have freedom of speech, but it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost you. Like this is unprecedented. Like you don't usually win for defamation cases, and they won with flying colors. And now they set Dominion set the precedent for all the other companies that are about to go after them for slander, libel.
Just gotta prove it.
Yeah. But that's what they were saying. Like now that they have the model of what Dominion did, they like everybody's gonna go after them for their lies. So we'll see. Things are just starting to warm up.
We'll see.
Things are starting to warm up, but it's actually a really sad day in America. Kind of.
It's been sad since 2020.
Okay. Maybe 2016.
Wow.
That's when he ran. That's when Trump started running and ruined our lives for 4 years. Actually, he didn't ruin well, he did. He ruined a lot in America, but he definitely stressed a lot of us normal people out.
He also exposed a lot of corrupt shit and the corrupt people. So
yeah, absolutely. So
you know.
Well, cool.
Cool.
That's that, you guys.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next episode.
Peace.